Hello, everyone. This is Mark with your daily update for Fractals and Forks daily update in video format. First of all, if you are continuing to watch this video, you acknowledge and that you agree to the disclaimer that was shown in the beginning of this video. All right, let's see tomorrow, because everything is dying down now. It's the market's still open for 2.5 hours, but not much is moving. We have on tap tomorrow for the UK construction PMI at 10:30 CET. And then, of course, the non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate and average hourly earnings, of course, which is very important at 2:30 p.m. CET. Let's have a look first at the DXY. As I wrote yesterday in the daily update, that this is basically 96.89 is definitely very strong support. We've been testing it like 5 times now in the last 2 weeks. So today we're stuck in between resistance and support. So non-farm payrolls should give us a direction. Are we going up or down? I think we're still going down, and the euro is still going up. But, you know, we'll see. Next up is the euro US dollar. Quick look at the daily chart. We are still on track to get to 114.72 by my birthday in 2 weeks. That was my goal since basically March, April. I wrote in the daily update yesterday that I thought 112 was support and I would buy at 112.12, which I did. I'm keeping it. Next support will be 111.83. If 1.12 fails, we'll see. Still 2 hours till the market closes. Quick look at the 4-hour chart with this green sliding parallel, which has been resistance here. Not as much respected over here, but I do think it's gonna play an important role as support. So same level here, 111.83, 86 should be support if we break 112. And on the hourly, the same story, obviously. This sliding parallel is actually a really good one, and I really think that's going to hold, and that will also in the next 1-2 hours, that 111.83 level should be very well protected. All right, and next pair will be next up, the dollar yen. First, the daily chart. I played around with this fork a little bit. It's not really, how shall I say it, kosher, but it describes price pretty well. Still think higher. My initial target is still 112.20. Well, 112.15/20. Probably not on the back of dollar strength, but Japanese yen weakness. By the way, I'm sitting outside, so if you hear dogs barking or birds, that's why. Again, those sliding parallels, those purple ones, they've been a real help in looking at the different price levels, and I'm keeping them on the chart. And my first real bullish level would be around 113.74. The 4-hour chart, same thing. Fork, we left it yesterday, but now we're back in it, and the dollar yen has actually been strong today, and I believe it's gonna keep going up. The RSI signature showing strength. Of course, we have to definitely close above 50 RSI to have any more bullish feelings about it. But it feels good and it looks good. Then the 1 hour, I tweeted this morning this level 111.46. I think we broke that by 1 pip, but that was definitely the trend line support and horizontal trend line resistance rather, and horizontal resistance. So that's the level to break tomorrow to really get going on the upside. Then the next pair will be the British pound versus the Great British Pound against the dollar. Daily chart. This fork, the median line really perfectly acted as resistance. The 50 line here was support here, so I'm pretty confident that the slope and the fork is really valid, and that also implies that if we're bouncing off this 50 line, that we're definitely going back to the median line. Now, what I think is that with this sliding parallel of the fork from basically 2 years going down, this would be a really good spot to get first profits, 131.75. But I do think we go higher. I'm really bullish on the pound. Next level would be 133.40s, which would be a daily reversal level here in September 2016. That's it for the daily. 4-hour chart. Same thing. Nice fork, adhering to the the slope. We're in a bit of a, let's say, waiting. How shall I say it? A waiting period, but and I think everybody is going to be like, oh yeah, it'll stay here. I do think we're going back to the median line before the elections, so that would mean wait for the elections around 130.25. That's where we'll be, in my opinion, on June 7th. The hourly chart, even nicer. I really like this slope. I really like this median line. Same thing, first level to the upside, 129.33. If we break that, then like I said, we probably wait here for the elections at 1:30, and then the Sunday open will probably bring a lot of volatility. Okay, the next pair is the Loonie, on the daily. As you can see, we are pressing against the, so yeah, like a bit of a median line from a channel that has been in place since May last year. So we're pressing against that median line. If we break it, the next level of resistance would definitely be 135.75. I'm bearish dollar CAD like big time, so every bounce should be sold, and I think the first level to look at is 132 or 131.76 to be exact, which is a daily reversal support from February. On the 4-hour chart, we've got a nice modified shift here. It did in the same channel, obviously, that you saw on the daily. This modified shift has been respected, kind of here, but you get the point. Same thing, we're pushing resistance at the 50% fib from this move up. And I think, of course, this is not going to happen in the next two 4-hour candles, but we're going down. Okay. On the hourly, and that's actually the nicest chart, even though we're kind of breaking this sliding parallel. But again, with all the other pairs, I think that will be resolved tomorrow with NFPs. So everything is pointing to a weaker dollar, in my opinion. I don't know what that means. Is that good or bad NFPs? Because you never know. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. All right. Then the next one, Aussie dollar. Man, what a strange animal. On the daily, I have no idea what this is doing. It's trying to get out of the fork here, and I thought, all right, a retest, and then to the upside, but no, it wanted to go down and retest, or it's in the process of retesting and breaking the 61.8 again. Next level to the downside would be a daily reversal support level from beginning of May, which is at 73.61. If we go down, then the next one is the trend line from the January 2016 low to the December low. If we break that, then the next thing to look at is obviously the 88.6, because Aussie likes 88.6s, and we'll talk about that in the on the hourly chart too, and obviously the 2017 open. If it wants to retest that, then we're still about almost 200 pips downside. 4-hour chart, not much to say about this. Also a trend line, same trend line obviously, which we will be coming up maybe too soon. And then as I said on the hourly, there's also, we stopped at the 76.4 fib, but for Aussie that's not very usual. It likes the 88.6, and that is a bit lower, 73.50. So if it's going to turn here, I would like it, because that would be good for probably for the Aussie Kiwi. I don't know, what is that now? 104.45. Oh my God. So probably time to cut Aussie Kiwi, looking at Aussie here. All right. Okay, and then the last one coming up is the Kiwi dollar. I'm very bullish Kiwi dollar. We touched the 200 SMA, and we're pulling back a little bit. It's a bit of a mess. I'm sorry, I haven't really updated those charts yet. But obviously, as you can see, this trend line going back to 2015 was basically support here. And if we look at another trend line, descending trend line from here, it caught these highs pretty well. So that's probably first targets on the upside, 0.7250 to 73, basically. All right. The 4-hour chart, and this was my strategy, and it's almost working unless Kiwi is turning up already. So the idea was to sell this line and buy this line, the median line, for another wave up, which would be at least till the 61.8, 71.62. So let's see what happens during Asia. Maybe we'll get. I have a pending buy at 0.7080. No, 7048. I'm sorry, and I want to be long, and I'm itching to front run it, but I'm not going to. And then on the hourly, which is an even bigger mess. Apparently, this 61.8 from this entire move up is important. Has been kind of a pivot for a number of times and resistance, and we broke it, and now we're retesting it, which is a good sign if you're bullish. Okay, that was it. Thank you for listening, and I think I might do this few more times if I get used to, you know, getting the recordings taped together and putting them on in a video and so on. I wish you a very good Thursday, and we'll see each other tomorrow, Friday, NFPs, and then it's the weekend. Have a good one, guys and girls.